Over the years, it's been a pleasure to come here and have the opportunity to provide information for you. Could not have done this without a lot of people providing information as well. Thank you for the opportunity to have been here.
Thank you. Our third and final speaker is Brian Burke.
Good afternoon. I also spoke this morning before the Transit Committee. Again, my name is Brian Burke. I am a whistleblower, and the reason I'm here specifically to Mr. Schwartz, I know you brought up the issue of fraud, that it was alleged committed by employees, I believe, primarily Long Island Railroad. I certainly have no information about that at all. What I have information to convey to you is fraud being committed by your Department of Law. I believe they're giving you either no information or incorrect information. They have been stealing from me, they admit, for over 4 years. These are felonies, I believe, committed in your name. The amount now is over $100,000, which includes 2 weeks of wages, 10 hours of overtime, many weeks of vacation and sick, but primarily a wage differential. I do have an injury on duty that was caused, I proved in court, by the New York City Transit Authority. So, of course, this is all about retaliation. The amount of money is obviously a lot of money to me, but it's a rounding error, approximately 1/2 of your budget. But obviously is used to try to bankrupt me, and I believe to weaponize it and threaten and terrorize other potential whistleblowers. And I believe that this is something the board should abhor. And if you're being lied to by your Department of Law, I believe you have authority over the Department of Law. And if you're using their lies, and I have to point out to you, they've been committing perjury, subornation, false instrument for filing, forgery, and obstruction of justice. And these are, of course, all felonies, all in your name, being paid as public employees out of your budget. And certainly it's something, I did speak to somebody in Mr. Foy's office, Miss Janet Tannen, and I believe that maybe they'll be looking into it. But I did want to inform the Finance Committee about this act, and I hope to speak with someone who is interested in fraud, not just being committed against the authority, but against employees. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Burke. Mr. Chairman, that concludes the public speaking session.
Thank you, David. Before I ask for a vote on the minutes, I just want to make a couple of comments for the record. And Kevin, I will speak